Previously on Dungeons and Designers. So you guys get down. You are standing in front of a cave. It's small, right? It may just barely fit Craig. Craig would have to move slowly. But what you see on the outside edges of this entire cave are spider webs, and they create almost a cylinder going in. On the outside of the cave is not just natural rock formations, but you see these giant rock spires that look like spider legs coming from the entrance and wrapping up around the cave entrance. Within, like in between these spires, are like corpses of different things. The stench from in here definitely could be a demon lord lair. It's not pleasant. So why don't you guys give me a marching order? And I've turned the map to the correct one, and you can see your little guys.
Should we roll for marching order? Because I don't think anyone's super excited. Maybe Model Y. I don't know. How's Model Y feeling? Unsure.
I mean, can I make map data as I'm going in?
It's like instantly making map data, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So I feel like we could go in without getting lost, but I don't know if we could face whatever's in there. So it's up to you guys.
Good
and Craig couldn't fit.
Craig can, but not with you guys on. And he's going to move slower, and because it's all spider webs, might have more like a harder issue trying to get through. But unlike the last cave, I'm not going to say no.
I can't leave him outside alone.
Well, can we use that rope that Peg made and just make a little leash for him and tie him to something so he doesn't run away?
Oh, he won't run away. I'm more worried about another scorpion coming and killing him. So he will come with me.
At least into the entrance, maybe. Just like get him out of outside.
Something.
Yeah.
So you're probably in the back then.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense, yeah. With Craig in hand.
Well, I guess Craig would be the very back, but you're in the back of four of us. So, Peg, do you want to roll for it, or do you want to...
I'll go second.
Okay. Then I'm third.
Okay.
Is Model Y comfortable leading the charge with his flashlights on his head?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Just
either...
remember to not be comfortable.
It's brave or naivety. Okay.
We can turn around at any time and try to find another way in.
All right, Arjuna.
Yeah.
Why don't you enter the cave, and then we'll get this line ready. So whoever's following, I believe it was going to be Peg. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay. So I can enter right here.
So you start going in, and what you see as you start entering, as your eyes adjust and your flashlight start filling the room, are these giant cylindrical egg sacs. And amongst all of the egg sacs, you see dead insects. And as you get over to inspect it, what you think would be just a normal spider, as you like roll it over, you see its body covered in fur, and its head is that of a wolf. And on the ends of each of the legs are paws. So it's this weird wolf spider hybrid, and many of them are cut in half.
I just thought it was like a wolf spider.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I couldn't say wolf spider because it's not a wolf spider, but they're what I'm calling a lycanid, which I thought was pretty good and not used anywhere else yet. So lycanid TM. So what you see are these giant insect wolf like mashup creatures. The egg sacs, as you get closer to them, all have some warmth coming from it.
That's some Avatar level monster creation.
But what you don't see any of these spider creatures alive. You just see corpses filling the room. Ooh. And many of them look like eviscerated.
So I'm going to say, hey guys, I see these weird wolf spider things. They're all dead. Something bigger might be down here. How should we move forward?
One foot in front of the other.
Slowly.
So I believe Peg was going to go next.
Yeah, thank you. I'm right behind you. We'll figure it out.
And then I don't have a Craig icon. I'm sorry, but Craig is
That's
falling
fine.
behind.
We are one.
So as you guys are in here, let me explain kind of the terrain. So it's very similar to what you guys experienced in the last cave. But what's different is that there is some moisture in the room this time. In fact, from the south, you see where there's like a line there on the south side? That's actually the beginning of a slope down. So below there, you can hear trickling water, which is the first time on this planet you've seen or heard water. Probably the first time Courtney has heard like natural water since leaving her home planet.
Mm.
That doesn't mean that it's extremely moist in here, right? It's just a little bit more moist than the last cave. There is nothing that looks artificially carved out. So everything in here looks very natural, including these egg sacs and dead spider things. Where would you guys like to go?
I want to go further down, I guess.
Cool. And as you make it about halfway through, and you guys are kind of all single filed, you start to hear movement down below, and perhaps you hear like the water gets splashed a little bit as it starts kind of walking. And what you can only assume is that what you see dead around you, there are more still alive.
Okay.
In front of us?
So what you see there is the cave just opens up and there's more egg sacs kind of aligned, and all the walls are covered in spider webs still. In fact, you're moving very slowly through this area. Every time you like stick your foot down, you have to like peel it off the ground as you move.
What are these squares? 10 feet each?
5.
5, okay. Is our speed affected at all yet?
Oh, it's halved.
Halved, okay.
Right, so you're going to only be able to, like if you had 30, you're only able to move 15 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What you can see to the west, sorry to interrupt you, Zach, is
No.
that the cave gets tight again.
Okay.
So where would you guys like to go?
Let's head away from the water, maybe.
So straight west, you're thinking?
Yeah. If everybody's cool with that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we know that what we're heading for is bigger than these
It's
things.
gonna suck, so.
And we've probably passed that on to Model Y, at least to the extent that we've seen her image, Miska's image in the vision we saw.
I don't think you've seen Miska yet.
Oh, I thought we did.
You saw
Maybe
Wolf.
we just... Okay.
So yeah,
Oh.
you guys slowly start moving your way down. Arjuna, you're going to still continue west? Yeah, and as you guys get there, right around there, from below, you hear this skittering and scattering of dozens of legs. And then you start hearing growling. And as you see on the walls and on the ground next to you, 2 giant lichenids, these wolf spiders, come charging at you. And I need to...
From where?
From below.
That's
The
above.
slope. Okay.
So you have one kind of right next to Wick and one next to Alisar coming up the ridge quickly. And as you look at them, you can see drool coming from their jowls.
Well, there's like, I got Craig there too.
Yeah, okay. I'll put him right here then. Craig can be right next to you. All right, so I need you guys all roll initiative.
Okay.
Arjuna, what do you got?
I got 21.
Courtney?
23.
Ooh, Courtney, you come in with a hot roll. Dan?
4.
And Zach?
11. I'm nothing if not consistent.
All right, Courtney. So behind you a little bit, you see one of these dog creatures kind of come up, looking very rabid.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna try to one and done. There's no talking to these wolf spider things, I'm assuming.
No,
so
and
I'm gonna...
what I can say with confidence is that they don't even look natural,
Yeah.
right? Like it looks like pieced together things. Again, demon layer.
Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to swing my rod just across the one that's close to me and near Wick,
Mm-hmm.
across his chest. And it's 18 to hit.
18 to hit, definitely hits.
Okay. And then it's a 7 damage.
I think I'm gonna, let's see. I think I might follow up behind her, attack the one that she hit. So let's see. So throwing a d20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're doing the palm lasers?
Yes, I'll shoot a palm laser.
And you can do two.
Okay.
Just remember. All right.
So I rolled my d20. I got
Yep.
a 3.
Okay, that's not going to do it.
I could do anything.
Well, but you do. You see like a red laser cut across the room and kind of lights up the cave. So on the opposite side, you can see that there's a wall maybe only 30 feet south of you guys. Do you want to do a second attack?
Yeah, I'm going to follow up with the second one. I think I might go with another palm laser.
Okay.
Roll d20. 11.
11
That's gonna
plus
hit
what?
me.
Plus 4, right?
Yeah, that's
11.
15.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
So then you need your damage roll.
Damage roll, that
I believe
is...
it's 1d8 plus something.
Okay, so d8. I got a 2 plus...
The 4?
Plus the 4.
6?
6.
Cool. Then it goes Zach.
All right, I'm gonna turn to one that just came up on me, and
The one that's got some palm laser and some staff hits.
yep. We're gonna do an unarmed strike to open. A 10 does not hit.
It does not. So you go in to hit, and the dog's face kind of moves back, and it comes back at you.
And then 2 more with flurry of blows. So
Obviously.
the first one, 18 to hit
Yep.
for 6 damage,
Cool.
and then 12 to hit.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay, so one of the flurry of blows hits.
Yeah, and as that last hit comes to hit and misses, it's going to go in for a bite.
Cool.
And that is a 23.
That looks like it hits.
14 damage.
Okay, cool.
Plus,
Oh, that's fun.
can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
I sure can. 16.
Cool. And you take another 5 damage of poison.
Mm.
So as it bites, you can feel like the venom coming from its fangs. Then goes, sorry, Dan. Elisar's turn.
I'll move here and fire at the old guy over on the right.
With that big old gun.
Yeah, you have to do a dex saving throw. 15.
Natural 20.
Dope. And then
Craig is still there.
yeah, Craig will attack him. The 16
Yep, that hits.
and a 23.
Damage?
No, to hit again.
Oh. Yeah, so both hit. I was like, that is crazy. What are you rolling over there?
4, 7, 11.
Okay, it's not looking great. No, that one's fresh. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a freshie.
That one's going to attack Craig back. But what he's going to do, instead of biting, you watch as his back curls underneath him and he shoots web out of his backside. But
Let's spray
9, so 9's going to miss. So you watch as a string of web hits the ceiling behind Craig. And then it goes back to Courtney.
I'm gonna turn to Wick and ask, "How are you doing on health? Like,
How you feeling?
not great."
She just shakes her head. It's kind of, not good.
Because
I'm-
do you need
I'm
another
under-
potion?
Yeah, I'm under half, so it'd probably be a good idea.
Okay, I'll just toss you one if you don't have one.
Yeah.
It's a free action. Okay. And then turn around to go again with my rod at this wolf spider person.
Like an
Lycanid. He didn't introduce himself, so but it's a
He's like,
7
"Ruff, ruff, ruff,
today.
Lycanid."
Yeah, rah, rah, rah.
Are they Pokemon now?
Yeah, they say their name over and over again.
All right, how much was
That'd be helpful. 7
Hey,
to hit.
Do
Sorry.
Pokemon say their name, or did we name them after what they said?
I like that.
That's too philosophical for this podcast. Arjuna,
Quick question about poison.
of course.
Is it just continually doing damage? Like I would assume?
No, but it does have an effect if it kills you.
Okay. So the damage he took is like already been taken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question, though.
Okay.
Good question. Yeah, D&D poison is not like most video games where it's like every second or something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good
Cool.
to know.
We haven't attacked the other Lycanid, have we?
We have. The one on the right has already taken 11 damage. The one on the left has taken 19.
Okay.
Which you guys don't know what those numbers mean because you're like, what is that? What is that meta talk?
It's like numbers just popped up when I attacked it.
I'm going to try and attack the one that already has 19 damage.
The one closest to you.
At least get rid of one of them. Yeah. Get the one closest to me. I roll D20. I got 4.
Okay. Second attack. Laser goes through again.
Second attack. Roll D20. Got a 6.
Oh man, just two made one out of both palms. Zach, you watch as the lasers kind of careen over you and over the Lycanid that you're next to.
And I can't disengage either.
I believe you can use as your action a disengage.
Yeah, with a key point.
No, I think I could be wrong. Dan, can you look it up for me? Is there a normal action that's a disengage, like a dash?
I see it.
Okay.
If you take the disengage action.
But then you don't get, I mean, you could do that and use your potion if you want, because we use potions like bonuses, kind of.
Okay, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to disengage.
Nice little swig.
Yeah, a little shot.
Want to move back.
Yeah, you do like a backflip, obviously, and you just get out of there.
Back behind.
Deuces.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to move I'm just going to move back behind Peg and near Model Y.
Yeah, right near the egg sack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool.
Don't like the way you said that.
Just said like I normally say stuff.
There, right there.
All right, so you watch him as he starts shooting up. That means it's that like in his turn. So still being next to Peg, he doesn't even have to move. He's just going to go for that attack.
It's 1d8, right? Plus con.
All right, as he comes in, he only does 6. So that's not very good.
So that's not cool.
So yeah, you just watch as this thing starts biting at you, Peg, maybe because you're a cat, but he's not able to land it.
I want to brace again. But I don't know how to. I think I might have misread the rules earlier, but it was kind of the rule of cool that I used.
I'm okay with it. What do you got?
Well, just doing the same maneuver from before, where as a reaction, I'm going to counterattack.
Okay.
Against this. Okay. So that's 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are having unfortunate against these fairly low level creatures. Dan.
Blast him.
Yep. All right. I got it. I got 8 dex.
Yes. All right. So then I slam you for 2d10, which I put over 12. Craig will hit the same one. And 6. Whoops.
6 doesn't hit.
And 11.
Sorry.
Not great, Craig.
Maybe he was scared of the hot lead that just came through the spider.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All right, but that one's still going to try to attack Craig. Because of the mist web, he's just going to go for a bite. 16?
His is 16.
Okay, so I think match goes to attacker.
Yeah, it probably changes every time I play, so it's fine.
Sounds right. 6, and then can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Of course. Nat 20.
3 damage, so 9 total.
Craig!
All right.
LSR.
Cardi, what's Peg going to do?
Just so desperate for emotional attachment to something.
I wanted to see that play out.
He's not dead.
Yeah, but I've been like, had nobody I've ever cared for lived on this like.
But to get this recording in about an hour, we can't take a break every time he gets attacked.
Every time I sit there, just LSR weeps for 30 minutes and asks the spider to kindly hold on his attack.
Spider says, "Ruff, ruff."
Yeah, stubbed my toe on my herb garden. I only cried for 20 minutes.
All right, Courtney, what's Peg feeling? What's Peg doing?
Yeah, I'm going in again for another basic attack towards the Lycanid. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't hit, so I'm gonna try again and action surge it up. Okay. And that's also, so it's 2 9s. So I just swing around in a circle twice, I assume.
Yeah, that's
in place.
I mean, how about this? How about one was just you missing, but the other one was like into dodging, right? Not all your fault.
Yeah.
Arjuna. And, oh, you got some else?
I want a bonus, my bonus action to heal myself, and I can do that while.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Arjuna, what are you gonna be doing?
Okay, outside of like attacking and stuff, can I do anything that's like make a distraction or something like that?
Sure. So that would be like the help. So if you wanted to have someone help them attack, you would like be a distraction so that they get advantage on attack later.
I see I'm wearing like a flashy suit. Can I take that and throw the coat over the Lycanid's eyes or something?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, why don't you get closer though, so that you're not throwing it 20 feet.
Let me do that. I'll get right.
So yeah, you watch the droid run up, take off his jacket, and throw it over the Lycanid, which will give Zach, if he chooses to attack this round, advantage on it.
We can move. Yeah, Wick's going to move up over here, go for one unarmed strike.
At advantage.
Well, it's a 21 right off 16 plus 5.
You could get a natural 20 if you get it though.
All right, let's try it. Why not? I did not. I got a 24.
Okay, it hits.
For 7 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, flurry of blows. And the first one, I'm going to try to hit 19.
You're good.
For 7 more damage. And the second attack of flurry of blows, I'm going to use healing hand on myself to get a little more healing in.
Sounds like a good plan.
So she comes up, pop, pop, and then hits herself in the face. I don't know how hand of healing works.
I think it's pressure points. So you little pokes.
Maybe in the neck right there.
Yeah, but while you're doing that, it's going to try to bite you.
Cool.
15? Probably a miss, right?
Who's it go to, the tie?
Me. Is yours only 15? Sorry, bud.
Mine's 14.
15, and then Constitution saving throw, please.
10.
That's enough. So you take 3 more damage.
So what was it, 18 altogether?
Yeah. Okay. Dan, what's Alisar doing over here?
Is the guy on the left alive, or is that a corpse?
Yeah, but it's looking real bad.
Not as bad as Wick.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll step over here and shoot him.
Okay. I rolled 19 plus, I think, 2.
Dang. All right, I do nothing.
Okay, Craig, though.
Craig will attack the same what he's attacking. For 20.
Oh, yeah.
And...
That wasn't natural 20, right?
No.
Okay. What was the last one? 6?
Yeah.
Sorry. 1 attack goes through.
10.
Nice hit, though. It's looking pretty bad. That one's going to try to attack Craig again. 22.
Yup.
10. And then Constitution saving throw, please.
19.
Dang. 6 damage.
What?
I rolled almost 2 8s. 8 and 7.
Craig.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh, I was like... Forgot. Rest in peace, but not really. You're okay. Okay, Courtney.
I want to, in terms of my actions, I want to do kind of like, or I'll just go for it. So, I look over at Wick and like, you're still not great, right? Like you ran through your potions.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand you my, I have a drone that can take damage for me, but I'd like you to have it. And I'll chat you the details, but I'd like you to use it right now, basically. Is that possible, Will?
Of course. You can just turn it on as a bonus action.
Okay. So I'll do that as my bonus action, and then I'm gonna go back in for an attack.
So yeah, you guys watch as Peg pulls out a little orb, clicks a button, and releases it, and it spins over next to Wick. And then you pull your staff out.
Yes. And I go to hit, and it's a 6.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Other thing was super helpful though. Arjuna.
I'm gonna try hit again. So I'm gonna roll 8. That's not enough, isn't it?
8 plus 5, right?
8 plus I think it was 7 was the
No, that's your initiative.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But you get a second attack.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
What?
We're these wimpy dudes, and we just keep whipping.
It's not that
I
good.
rolled a 1.
So usually that means something tragic happens, but we're just gonna say you missed really bad. This one's 100% your fault. It's embarrassing, actually. The Lycanid, because it's so embarrassing, is gonna go to attack you, but only gets a 7. So his chomps miss. Dan, what's Alisar doing? Hopefully killing one of them.
I shoot my rifle at the one on the
That's
left.
me again. 9.
Yes. Haha. 9.
It's enough. This one rolls off the ledge and kind of smokes a little bit from the impact of the lead. Craig.
I got, oh baby, Craig coming in clutch. I got a 23.
Yep.
And a nat 20.
All right, let's hear it. I mean, this one's also going to roll down into the darkness.
23.
Yeah, Dan. I mean, that was almost half its health that hole, so you're good.
Go, Craig.
So you guys destroy these things. They both roll down into the darkness, and you guys can kind of relax for the moment. Where would you guys like to go? What would you like to do?
Do I have my suit coat, or is it just gone?
Oh, no, you can go pick it up and put it back on.
Okay,
It's a little dirty.
Coat on. Might need that later.
Dust myself off and ready to go. Or does anybody need additional potions?
So Wick stands up slowly and unsteadily, just looks at the jar and is like, "Oh, that's cool. Thank you for that." And so yeah, how many potions do we have left?
Yeah.
I believe only one was used. 2?
We had
1.
We had 4 going into I used 1 just now.
Right, and you
I
healed
think.
yourself with your touch.
Yeah.
So I think there's
Which
3.
was-
There's 3 potions still around.
So which was all dissipated because I'm at 4.
Probably good to use another one then.
Yeah.
Anybody have any good berries?
I
I
have
would use one.
another one left if you'd like it. I toss it over to you.
Cool. I will use it for something anyway.
So where would you guys like to explore?
West through that little narrow gap.
So what you guys see to the west, Arjuna just placed. The tunnel gets very small and it is coated in web. It would be impossible. First, it'd be impossible to get Craig through. Right? Craig cannot get through the small hole. But second, it'd be impossible to get yourselves through without figuring out how to deal with all of the webs.
Wanna go down or what?
Think we can cut him up with our energy dagger? I know you got one. She looks at LSR and pulls hers out.
I feel weird about leaving Craig back here.
Could I shoot my palm lasers
Yeah.
on the?
Yeah, as they're talking, you just like pull out your lasers in front of you, and you just like both palms just fry all the way through. And maybe it takes a little bit, right? Because you want to do a good job.
Really clean it up.
But yeah, you quickly just eliminate all those threads. And as you see through, as your lasers like hit the opposite wall and your flashlights start peering through, you can see that the tunnel starts kind of bending to the left. And it's tight. Like you guys are gonna have to kind of crouch a little bit possibly to get through.
Okay.
I can squeeze through now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
After you.
I might hang out here with Craig.
Didn't we see down and that there was just a wall that circled around?
Down, you just saw him hit lasers in the wall, so you know it doesn't actually go that far,
Okay.
and you couldn't see below.
I can't see down with night vision. I have. Like,
Yeah, if you walk over, you can use like your flashlights and night vision. Boop, boop.
I'm going to cast dancing lights.
So what you
down
see is there's an extremely shallow pond of fairly clean water. There are 2 new lichened corpses down here from you guys.
Nice.
But in addition, there's others. And as you look to your right more,
Oh yeah, I threw a ball over that way for sure.
yeah, you can see another kind of spider webbed tunnel that is about the same size as the one earlier.
All right. And have I seen anywhere that would be a good place for Craig to hide?
Right now, other than these egg sacs, the room's empty.
Pats him in one single tear.
Is this more like, instead of like yelling Craig, you're like, Craig. All right. So as Arjuna starts going through the tunnel, Model Y, the tunnel opens up and drops in front of you. So it probably goes down around 15 feet. In the giant expanse, right? We're talking, the room is probably 50 by 50 and at least 50 foot tall. And all you see in this room is a small glowing orb across the chamber.
Have we seen
Can I
orbs
jump?
before? Sorry.
Not in campaign 2, you haven't.
Okay. Sounds familiar. I'm like, orbs. What to do with
Yeah.
orbs? Okay.
Can I jump down and just start walking towards it?
Yeah, and as you do, you hear rustling. And in addition to like the rocks that you just kicked free as you kind of like skidded down this little slope, you start seeing drips from the ceiling. What you see up there as you like rotate your head up is a giant. This is going to take a little bit to explain, guys. So hold on for this. The first thing you immediately see are these giant giant tarantula legs. But from the fur of the legs come giant thorns. Where the head of this tarantula would be, you see the torso of a man with the belt that has like multiple trophies and weapons hanging from it. The head of the man has long black hair, but the most noticeable thing from either shoulder are 2 wolf heads. And both of them growl, and that's the liquids coming from their fangs. And as you kind of land down there, he rotates from the ceiling and lands on the ground, and everything around him shakes. He's probably 15 feet. Like the tarantula body is probably the height of you, and then you add the torso and the heads on top of that. And as he like stretches his legs, like in this deep demonic voice, starts uttering words to you. And then he reaches down for his swords. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I'm not even there.
Like LSR.
Yeah, I think it's time for the rod.
I think it's rod time.
Can
Wick is
we
still in the tunnel. She has not come out, so she's just like inching back a little bit.
Can we at least like retreat into the tunnel a little bit?
Oh, you could try to back up. You could try to back up.
And this thing's big enough. How to get in here?
Right.
I just walk in and I'm like holding the rod, just like boop bop, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, and as you see him with the rod in your hand now, you watch as the rod starts glowing, and each of the segment rings start glowing, so you can see the 7 parts. And as they separate, you're holding on to like the middle of it. All the parts separate from the staff and create a circle that starts spinning around your hand. And what you can see is that there's like a yellow glowing light from it, and a ray that hits the opposite wall.
I shine the ray at the thing.
And immediately as you do, you see him start relaxing. But slowly, one of the 7 parts drops to the ground. The entire thing is spinning, but what you can tell is that it's like a timed thing, and it's going to start falling apart quickly. And
I convey that to the others.
Wait, so we have like a time window then to go in and try and grab the orb, right?
Or talk to Miska or try to figure out, this is the creature you guys were here for. You could try to grab the orb.
Guys, should I try and grab the orb?
Where's the orb's behind it?
Yeah.
I turn to Peg and I'm like, isn't this what's your job? To make nice with things that are
orbs.
awful?
To make nice with the awful.
Reason with them.
More of a Gulliver's Traveler type. Okay. I'll stand. Is he where the orb is at, or still on the ceiling?
He's right now where your character is. That's about where he would be. He's like filling this main section of the room.
Okay. Hi, sorry for barging into your house like this. Don't know if you can hear me or not. Could you maybe like make a movement? Hello.
And he like slowly puts the swords and weapons back into his belt. And he's like, "Who gave you the 7-part rod?"
Gotcha. Totally.
Same.
The halfling goddess gave this to us so that we could talk with you today. Is that all right?
Yeah. And you can tell as like there's an inner fight, right? Like he does not want to obey you, but he has no choice. And his face goes from angry to frustrated. And he's like, "Why did you come here?"
I'll try to make it quick.
The 6th part of the ring falls to the ground, and you can hear it rattle as it lands.
I see that and try to speed up. So from what I understand, you talk to the god Lolth, right? I hope.
No, and no, I would never speak to Lolth.
Oh, okay. Well, Lolth wants to talk to the god that you talk to. And from what I understand, you're the person who can kind of put that together for us. because they want to talk to each other.
Yeah, and he's like, which god do you want to talk to?
The god that you report to.
And he goes, I'm a demon lord. I report to no gods.
Then I
Wick
turn
kind
around.
of Wick kind of comes up beside her and just whispers, "It's a corn soel." I'm messing it. Saying it wrong. How do
Karen
you-
Sali?
Karen
Yeah.
Salee.
That
And
one.
he with his hand like curls back and grabs the orb and brings it over. And he goes, what do you need me to say to her? And once I say it, you need to leave. Fifth part of the rod lands on the ground, rattles.
That
Tell him that Loth needs to talk to her about the power disruption. In
Yeah,
the
there's a-
weave.
yeah, the weave has been disrupted, and in order to put it back together, oh no, I lost the name. Loth.
Loth, yeah.
Loth needs to talk to Kieran Sully.
Yeah, and he's like, whatever. And he puts the orb in your hands.
Great.
I like that. He's just like this giant bro now that he's under.
Yeah, we're like
Yeah,
the worst
whatever.
mediators.
And he's like, you guys can just say what you need and then you get out of here. And as he says this, this orb that was like kind of glowing yellow swirls with black inside. And all of a sudden, maybe you guys can help me explain this. What it kind of looks like in the orb is as if someone is FaceTiming you, but they are sitting in a throne with legs over one arm and back over the other, holding their own orb above them. So you can see this woman kind of sitting in this big stone throne, holding her orb much more like nonchalant, almost like a cell phone of sorts. And it's just like, Miska! He goes, who are you guys?
And Wick's just leaning up and like waving, like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And she reaches up and pulls the orb down a little bit with Peg's hand.
And
We
as
just
you're
had
saying that, she like kind of rotates and like sits in the chair normally, like trying to get a little bit more formal.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you, Karen. Can I call you Karen?
Karen Salee.
Okay, Karen Sully, that's fine. Miss Sully, Loth needs to talk to you about the disruption in the weave.
As you say that, there's like this maniacal laughing you can hear from the orb. Like, I haven't talked to Loth in centuries.
I know you guys had a falling out and it seemed like it was kind of rough, but look, I didn't really even believe in you like 2 months ago, and now I've heard about this disruption and
And
the
as
shifts
you're
in the
going
powers
out,
and
she
stuff.
like interrupts you.
Yeah.
And she's like, whoa, a falling out. She goes, I was the head deity of the drow. It was me. And she like brings it close so you like see her face like in the orb.
Mhm.
And she's like, this was not a falling out. She's like, I'm not even allowed there anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's part of the problem. He's just running his mouth and it doesn't want to talk. But now he needs
Loth's a
You-
girl.
and-
Spider Queen.
Oh, sorry. She. See, look at that. It's easy, right? Just beard and mustache.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry about that misunderstanding. I probably didn't know all the details. Didn't need to. Lowly kinku that I am. They don't really tell us much in the bird gangs, but
And from
Yeah.
behind you, Miska's like, just do what they say so they can leave. And like
How
another
many-
piece of the rod falls. And the light that Alisar is like shining on him starts to slowly get dimmer.
Like, guys,
But yeah, that's basically the only message that we have. There's been a disruption. There's some new force, someone coming in trying to take the god and goddess's powers. I don't know all the details, but if you could connect with her, she could connect with you, then you two could maybe get it sorted out. And
She's
you know
like,
that
she's like, fine.
the tall short lady said that maybe this was worth a try.
She's like,
Yandala sent us.
Yandala. And she like laughs. She's like, I will never speak to her, but I'll give Loth a call. We'll see if we can figure it out.
So do I keep the orb or do I give it back?
And she goes, what was your name?
Oh, I'm
And
Wick.
mid saying it, she just turns it off.
Um,
And yeah,
And
and
I
Mitsuka
guess
like
she goes
reaches,
back and, like,
reaches
holds
down
it.
and grabs it and puts it back on the pedestal. And he kind of has his back to you now as he's like setting up his pedestal again.
you still kind of got power for like 4 more things, and we can't use it again. Is there anything else you want to try?
Anybody else we need to call?
Yeah, and now he's like turning back around you, right? Another piece falls from the rod. And you see him like start like going for his swords again, right? Like fighting it.
Like,
and he's like, you guys need to get out of here.
Yeah. Thanks, Miss. It's been a blast.
Let's go get Craig.
Wick starts heading out.
Yeah, and
I have
as
to go last. So
right. So as you guys start leaving, and then Alisar is waiting, are you gonna gather the pieces that have been falling?
Oh.
Can I pick them up?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should get those.
Yeah, rods, pieces in one hand. If
Oh,
someone
yeah,
wants to help you, like start getting it up.
Yeah.
But as the light starts getting dimmer and dimmer, you can see him starting to get like more restless.
Yeah, so hurry up, guys, because
I'm grabbing the pieces. I got
I'm
them.
grabbing some too.
Wick's out of there. She's not helping pick up. She's gone.
I got what I got.
Yeah, and
After
as you
you.
guys start like going through, you see him start just like slashing at you and like hitting the wall, and rocks are falling. And as you guys kind of like skip
Peg,
through
I
that
have to
little
go
hole.
last. You have to move.
You have to go last?
I have the rod.
I
Don't
keep
worry.
forgetting.
So you guys get out into this main area.
Now we're just involved.
You're like, no, after you. No,
After
the guy like
you.
comes up, just kills us.
After you.
No, I'm like, really, no.
I think we should have taken that orb, guys.
I tried. He took it from me. Maybe we can figure out how the bowl works when we get back to the ship.
Do you guys want to do anything else in this room?
Nope.
Get out. Yeah.
What about the room to the east?
He might not be able to see us there. We could.
Can he fit through this thing?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
And Craig's fine?
Craig's chilling.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Wick will come with you guys, but yeah, like I'll come, but I want to stay towards the back.
Did we basically get what we needed?
Yeah. Yeah, that was it for now.
Hmm.
Do you want to try to enter this room?
If it's cool with you guys, I'm going to fire my lasers and take down this web here.
It is
Yeah, we haven't
very
had a
cool
lot of
with me.
lasers this episode. Let's do it.
Okay, more lasers.
Yeah, as you laser through, it's a much smaller chamber, and what you see in here are
Gold.
the
Just
corpses
gold
of
everywhere.
the corpses of the 2 drow.
Gold is so loud.
Oh, the drow. Oh boy.
And this is like where the lycanid have been keep their food, and you can see
Okay.
the drow like partially eaten. They still have
What's
like
in here?
let me in, guys.
Okay, I have no memory. So what's a drow?
Alisar is a half drow.
It's like
So, it's like a dark
it's
elf.
type of elf.
But
I'm
these are his
sorry.
companions. Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What loss? And I walk in like, oh my. And I'm like, but you kind of can see that I really didn't have any kind of connection with them. So I'm like not as shaken as you would have
No,
expected.
there was way more
Okay.
heartbreak over Craig getting hit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay.
Do you want to search them or bury them or anything? And she yells at you as you walk back down the tunnel.
Yeah, search them, find it, whatever. We go back and just.
Is one of you going to try to search the bodies?
Yeah, I'll try to search the body.
Um,
Is there unless there's eggs in it? Well, this is where they keep their
no,
food, not their eggs.
you can easily find like a silk rope of 1,000 feet, very similar to a spider web. There's a blinking GPS device inside with coordinates on the display. They're both wearing silk robes, or one of them's wearing a silk robe. The other's like silk, like a black silk armor. They have spider design chokers made of silver. And then they each have small canisters of what you would assume is some sort of poison.
Would Wick know what the poison is? Being proficient in poisons.
Yeah, you would just assume that it's like a neurological type poison, like that the drow would use. One of them also has that apocryphy bag where they pulled the tentacle out last time you saw them.
Say we take their stuff.
Yeah. I'm with you. Model
And
Y.
I can send you guys that list again if you want later.
Yeah,
Okay, that would be great.
I don't need the armor.
Rope,
Anyway.
rope, 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 rope.
Yep, moving back out the tunnel. And I guess we bring the bodies with us. Does that matter? You don't care to bury them, do you?
We
Belisar?
probably should leave them in there. Honestly.
I don't think we have time to bury them.
Yeah. All these babies are going to need something to eat.
Leftovers.
So what are you guys going to do? You heading out?
Yeah.
Slowly, yes, at half speed.
Right. Getting through the webs. And as you start making your last turns out, the last person to exit can start hearing one of the eggs start ripping. And what comes out is a little tiny puppy lechinid. And it looks adorable with all 8 of its gross legs.
As I'm the last person in, I take my gun, my other gun.
No, wait.
Just shoot it.
Arjuna, you can't see. You're already outside, bud. It's just Dan. It's just
And
Dan
then
trying
roll
to get
credits. Everyone's like, "Oh, cute!" And then its head blows up. And the credits start rolling.
I got it.
That was like the mid-credits post-roll or whatever.
All right, so you guys gonna go back to your ship, or what's the next plan? Where you guys kind of want to take your long rest?
Yeah, probably on the ship. Well, what's the weather like outside? 'Cause
Still
it's
hot.
Another 12 hours back to the ship.
Yeah, and you'll do this one through night.
Is it bright outside?
No.
Still? Is the town closer than the ship?
Maybe by a little bit, but not much.
I don't have a tent.
Do we go to the other map?
Oh, sorry. Sure.
Okay. So the town's on the east? Or right here?
Yep. This down here, this
Right here.
light green too. Yeah.
Okay.
And the trail is arguably safer than where we went before.
I like Model Y's idea. Let's go find a
Mhm.
hotel.
Yeah.
So, are we still traveling? Same thing, 2 at a time?
No. Where you guys can go head back to? The town or to the ship? Sorry.
Town.
Cool. No.
Hotel.
There you go.
You probably get in a little bit after midnight, but you have enough money where you guys can get a couple rooms at one of the taverns.
Dope.
I'm
I find
down.
an alley and just curl up with Crag. Trash elf.
I'm going to use your money that you don't use to get a better room.
No, I have my money. It's like an upgrade.
I like it.
So we're going to say it's about 10 credits per person for a normal room. So whoever's got the bank recording, just mark off 30.
Yep.
And then next time you guys hear us, we will be starting off on a new day in the city. Arjuna, thank you for joining us. Thank you for experimenting with D&D for the first time with us. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, thank you. It was awesome.
Is there anywhere you want people to find you? Is Instagram good?
Yeah, my Instagram, Arjuna_Coles, is perfectly fine. I'm not really active on it, but hey, if you want to follow me, why not?
Cool. And we'll put that in the description of both episodes where people have listened to this, because this is going to be a 2-parter.
Woo!
I think the only thing we can promote for us is share our podcast with a friend if you liked it. That would be the best way to help us grow. And if you have a few dollars that you want to contribute financially, you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/DNDesignerspod. Courtney, where can we find you?
Courtney M. Leach on Instagram.
Dan?
Daniel Turin on Instagram.
Zach?
I am ZS Wilkinson on Twitter and Instagram, and you can find Courtney and I with our third co-host Miranda on the comedy design podcast Creatoring.
And then I'm on Instagram and Twitter at NoblefolkDesign. We will see you guys all in 1 week. Bye.
Bye.
That's another episode of Dungeons and Designers. Intro music is by Mon Plaisir. Editing and animation was done by me, your friendly DM, Will. Find this and more in the description.